My name is Jose Castro. I'm 38 years old. I was born in Mexico City. Uh, my parents immigrated to the States in the 90s, 1990. I was about 9 years old. I lived in LA for about 25 years, I think it was. Um, Back in 2008, I believe. I was gonna go visit my sister in Colorado. I was on a bus from California to Colorado, and I got, I guess, at a bus station. Border Patrol was there. They got me out of the bus. It was about six of us, all of us, of course, Mexican. They got out of the bus. They basically forced us to say that we were illegal. I had no ID. I never had an ID when I was in the States. No identification, maybe like a school ID, but really no identification. So I knew how to speak English. I knew my rights because it's not like, I went to school. So it's not like I didn't know what they were doing, but at the same time, it was just so surreal. Living in the States for so long and then just, hey, you look like you don't belong here. Get out of the bus. We're going to get you the hell out. You don't belong here. And it was just like, what the it was really something that, again, I was upset because I was working, I was paying taxes, I didn't violate anything, so like, dude. But anyways, they put us into the truck, they took us, and they started to intimidate, and that's when I was like, I didn't think it was like this. I mean, I figured they get you, you can't prove that you're an American, so okay, get out. But they were intimidating. They were basically making me feel like I was less of a person. But they actually let me go. So at that point, I was like, all right, my parent and my mom, she was so worried, but somehow it was like we saw it as okay, you know what, they got you, so why not try to fight it? And it took like about a year. What the judge wanted to do is talk to the cops. And every time that I would go back, which is basically every 6 months, because it's a long process. I don't know, every 3 months. Every 3 months I would have to go back. They would extend it because the cops were unavailable. After like four times or something, yeah, basically they said, okay, this is the final one. If they don't come, we're gonna just dismiss the deportation. So you're not gonna get deported, but that's it. So I was like, okay, but I don't want to fight my case. Is there any chance that I can try and, I don't know, submit, I don't know, something so I can not become a citizen or. But there was no way for me to do that. I guess there was, I didn't meet requirements. Like basically nothing happened. Which to me, it seemed like, okay, but now that I'm out there now, because it felt like the whole time that I was living there, it felt like I was living in the shadows. Like I said, no ID really. So when they got me through the courts and they were doing me all that, I was like, well, can I make my case here? Is there a possible way that I can tell them and explain to them that yes, I know, I'm illegal here, but is there any possible way that I can like start a process of trying to get some type of stay, or I don't know. But it was like, nah, man, you're here. We're just fighting deportation. So if they deport you, you're gonna have to get out. But if they don't, cool, you stay. But you stay like the same. So I left voluntarily. I said bye to my family. I say good luck to you, but we don't belong here. Fuck this country. And I still feel the same way. But they have family, they have, so unfortunately they couldn't leave, but I was like, I'm done. I don't want to be here anymore. So I left, but it was difficult. Like everybody, you miss your family. So I tried to go back. So when I tried to go back, that was the whole problem. That was the whole problem that started everything. Of when they caught me, that's when they gave me 10 years first. They shot me back out. I was like, nah. I was like, no, I'm gonna go back. I don't care. They catch me again, I'll just do some time, just not thinking, because that's what people do when they're desperate. So I tried to go back. They didn't catch me, but when I was over there, they caught me driving without a license. I was already in the system and right back out again. So like I said, I felt disappointed. Because it was basically, yes, you didn't get deported, but you're still here like a nobody. And I was like, okay, well, it didn't feel good. waiting for so many years. They're like, oh yeah, there's gonna be a new president, and they're gonna be making new laws. And man, it was 4 presidents I was there. There was 4 presidents that took office when I was in that country, and it's been worse. That's why I tell people, like, dude, we don't belong there. It is what it is, you know. We can make it great here, I think. So again, I honestly, like I said, it's like disdain for the States. Like, they're not necessary. It's just like any other country. It's difficult here, yes, it is difficult, but you can do it, and it's your country, you know. 3 years being here, 3 years. I have a car, brand new car, you know, something that I've 20 years in the States, not one fucking car, you know. Well, it's not like I couldn't purchase it, but you couldn't own it. I want to be able to own things, you know, not just purchase them because I can purchase shit, but I want to own them, mine, you know. I was working in an office where they, I don't know how lucky I got in there, man. I was so glad that I got that job. But basically, like, they were putting in my retirement like a 401k, you know. I worked in that place for 10 years. I'm not going to see a cent of that. Nothing. Ever. So it was like, dude, you know, like, is anybody going to pay attention to that? Is this even, like, important? And to me, it felt like basically the state said, you know what, fuck you. You've been here for so long. Even though you were a good citizen and a good citizen, and you provided to the country, fuck you. Get the hell out. So it's like, okay, that's fine. Like, it is what it is. It's okay. And that's why I try to tell people, like, look, it's not your country. I know it sucks, but this is your country, and you can do it here. It's not that difficult. Just get that negativity out of your head. That's all.